My all-time favorite theme of LEGO is Ninjago, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my top 10 favorite Ninjago sets. From 2012 to 2024, this LEGO theme has had a long run and many amazing sets, but only 10 of these sets are worthy to be counted my favorite. So let's dive right in and see what the number 10 spot is. Our first set here is Lava Falls from 2015. This was in Season 4 Tournament of Elements, and it is a truly spectacular, tiny little set. This was probably about $10, but the reason I really like this set is I love smaller LEGO sets. And I feel like with recent years, they've kind of gone away from smaller sets. Smaller sets as a kid, I could afford, so I bought, and that's what really got me into LEGO. You might not have as many pieces, but you can still be extremely creative, and this set was very, very creative. Basically, a little tournament where you have some rocks you can climb on this side, and then you've got this wooden bridge. And there's a really cool function you can do by pulling this lever, and the bridge falls down, and Cole can plunge into the lava. But what's really cool about this bridge is actually using crawler track pieces. Then over here at this little pedestal, we've got the green and jade blade, and we've got some flames coming up from the lava. This set comes with an Anacondri soldier, and it also comes with jungle Cole. This small arena set looks so well done, and the colors flow really good together. The only thing holding this set back, I think, is the minifigures. If they would have put Kai and Ash in this set, it would have been a perfect small little LEGO set. But sadly, they put Cole and this Anacondri warrior, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But overall, I love this set, and it comes in the number 10 spot. Now let's move on to greater and grander things with the number 9 spot. In the number 9 spot, we have Kryptarium Prison Breakout. And they made a few of these styles of LEGO sets. Like, for example, the Gamers Market from 2020 Prime Empire. This is another smaller Ninjago set with tons of minifigures. And there's one more that they came out with. And this is the Tournament of Elements from 2021. Another amazing Ninjago set with a load of minifigures. And these 3 sets are my 9th, 8th, and 7th place for my top 10 Ninjago sets. In 9th place, we have Kryptarium Prison Breakout. This is just the lesser of these 3 sets. It's still an amazing set and comes with really great minifigures. We've got a police officer, a stone warrior in prison clothes, Kai, and Zane in prison clothes, and Captain Soto in prison clothes. These are all unique minifigures, and a lot of them only come in this set. There's a really cool function where you can pull up on the door of the prison and release it by lifting up the roof, and it'll slam shut. Off to the left side, we have a small prison with a bathroom, and you can actually escape out the toilet by pushing the toilet back. And on the right side, we've got a little phone booth where you can call the prisoners, but you can pull the phones towards yourself and the door will fall off. And finally, there's a table with some food. And if you flick the table, the food goes flying, and underneath, there's a shuriken and a map to the Tiger Widow poison. This is a really great mini build of Kryptarium Prison and is honestly quite show accurate with some of the features and Easter eggs inside. Moving on to the 8th spot, we've got the Gamers Market. Now this set is seriously a characters pack. This set comes with 9 minifigures. Scott, Avatar Cole, Avatar Nia, Avatar Pink Zane, Okino, Digi J, Richie, Avatar Harumi, and a red visor. All of these minifigures are very well done, but obviously the standout here is Pink Zane, who appeared in the 2012 Ninjago TV show. And finally, after 8 years of waiting, we got this minifigure, and it is truly a glorious minifigure. The builds by themselves are just a couple different shops. You've got a hat shop where you can set Pink Zane. It comes with a lot of different variants of hats, and I love the neon pink sign that says Item Market. In the middle, we kind of have just an entrance to Prime Empire with a massive sticker on this teal tile. There's also a pink Kitana in the middle, and the red, black, and teal make a really cool color combination. Finally, we have the weapons shop with this massive lime green blade piece and tons of lime green weapons. Around back, you can find some other swords, and Okino is running the shop. This is a lively, colorful set, but when it comes down to it, out of these 9 minifigures, the only 2 exclusive ones are Pink Zane and Avatar Harumi. The other minifigures you can find in different sets, and Cole and Nia come with very generic outfits that you can build yourself. But overall, this is a really fun set and a great way to get a ton of minifigures. Finally, we have the Tournament of Elements, and this set comes in the number 7 spot. It has the most unique, hard to find minifigures, and the overall build looks very cohesive and really stands out beside these other builds. For minifigures, we've got Lloyd Legacy, Jacob, Kai, Gravis, Bolobo, Jay, and an Anacondri guard. This set comes with 4 hard-to-find exclusive minifigures. Obviously, the standout minifigures here are the Elemental Masters. If you're trying to collect the Elemental Masters, you definitely need this set. And it comes with a bonus, very special Golden Lloyd minifigure. By itself, this is a very fun set. It comes with an emerald green weapons pack to indicate the Jade Blade elements. You can even find the Jade Blade elements hidden in these pots. And beneath, we have a little stand with Klaus's spellbook. And off to the other side, we've got a box with some roller skates to reference the episode where they go on the roller skating tournament. There's also a small tree that Bolobo can grow. I really like the Anacondri banners using stickers on the top, and the gold railing fits with this temple vibe. And overall, the Tournament of Elements is my favorite minifigure-based Ninjago set. I do love all 3 of these sets and how many special, unique minifigures they all have to offer. I'm a minifigure guy, so these sets really float my boat. The builds obviously aren't the greatest, but the minifigures hit the mark every time. In the number 6 spot, we've got the Raid Zeppelin from Skybound. This set came out in 2016, and it honestly is one of the most creative Ninjago machines they've ever made. Now, as we progress in this video, you'll find out that I love villain machines, and this is up there with some of my favorites. For starters, you've got pirates, but they're sky pirates, and there's steampunk. And that right there is a recipe for an amazing Lego set. And this Raid Zeppelin does not fail. The standout for this set is the burnt orange balloon piece they have above it. You've got a jet engine behind it and some spikes sticking off the side. The front of it with these black claws adds just another layer of villainous detail. On the front, you've got a cannon that you can load and fire at Zane, who is flying this small glider. With ice stud shooters, you can shoot off if you raise the propeller pieces. Going for the back on the Raid Zeppelin, we've got smaller side cannons, and then pulling on the very back, you can drop this barrel of TNT below. Near the back, we've got the control room with a massive boat wheel to direct this skyship. It's got some wings coming off the side using anchor pieces, which just expands on that pirate look. And on the back, we've got a really cool flag piece that can wave in the wind. This set includes 3 minifigures: Clancy, Doubleloon, and Zane. It also includes his blade with Jay stuck inside. My favorite minifigure has to be Clancy the Snake. He's got a unique broom weapon piece, and I also love his peg leg. These days, Ninjago is full of mechs, motorcycles, and dragons, so this villain sky pirate ship was such a refreshing change, and I truly appreciate all the work that went into this Raid Zeppelin. Now, let's move to the number 5 spot. In the 5th spot, we've got the Ninja DBX from 2015 Tournament of Elements. This is the biggest set from the wave, and it's a moving ninja headquarters. This is such an amazing Ninjago set, and I remember I actually went to Walmart and got it on clearance, which made the experience all the sweeter, because the cheaper you get something, the better it is. This set includes 7 minifigures: Otto the robot, Nia, Garmadon, Kai, Pythor, an Anacondri snake, and an Anacondri warrior. My favorite minifigure is definitely Bleached Pythor. This is a very unique minifigure and is exclusive to this set. We have a small side build, which is a small archway that you can display Pythor on. It has some Anacondri carvings, some cool swords, and a very unique symbol in the middle. Now, this Mobile of Ninja base contains a lot of different play features, starting with this pillar section that can come up, and this small little glider can come off. You can set Nia inside and she can fly around, and it's got some stud shooters that you can shoot at the enemies. Also, this whole entire back section can pop off and it can fold out, and you can see the interior, which has a few different screens. One of them is displaying Jay's electromech, another has this archway you've seen before, and finally the last one has ninja swords, and there is a little weapons rack with some ninja swords. There's also a spot to stick Otto to charge him, and you can fold down these side wall panels and it reveals Kai's dirt bike. Now he can zoom around the jungle and run over Pythor. The main truck looks very weird without that back section, but it also has a play feature where you can flip these spring shooters above and shoot down the villains. The massive glass panel on the front can be opened to reveal 2 different seats with 2 different control panels. The front has a pretty big grille with a lot of different headlights and some sharp golden claws, so this thing can ram into a lot of stuff. The 6 giant wheels give this Ninja DBX its iconic shape and is really fun to drive around. The black, gold, and red really makes us feel like a ninja machine. We've gotten so many different Destiny's Bounty sets throughout the year. It's really cool when they come out with a ninja team machine that's not a flying boat. So I really love this Ninja DBX, and now it's time to move on to the number 4 spot. In fourth place, we have the Mech Dragon from Rebooted. This set came out all the way back in 2014, which is literally 10 years ago. This Mech Dragon includes 5 minifigures: 1 Nindroid, General Cryptor, Evil Wu, Sensei Garmadon, and Lloyd. We'll start with this car that Sensei Garmadon and Lloyd escape with in the show. It's a pretty simple 4-wheeled car. The grille on the front is kind of cool. It looks kind of unfinished at parts, but what's really fun is you can push forward on the jets on the back and it shoots off flick missiles at the Mech Dragon. Lloyd is also manning this turret gun on the top that can swivel back and forth. But the main star of the show is the Mech Dragon. This is a huge mechanical dragon with the color schemes of purple, transparent red, and dark gray. You have room on the back spine to stick some of the Nindroids, and this heavy-duty cannon that they no longer make can be shot off of it. My favorite minifigure in the set is Master Wu, who you can stick in the cockpit to man this dragon. In front of the cockpit is a prison you can pull out. By opening up the door, we can stick Lloyd inside, and now he's imprisoned in the belly of the Mech Dragon. The face of this Mech Dragon is quite simple, but is still very menacing and evil. It also has 4 very simply made legs. And on each side of the body, you can pull off these gliders for the Nindroids. And finally, on the back of this piece, we have a spinning tail. But my favorite part of this whole Mech Dragon are these majestic wings that come off the body. They have a unique function with these saws, where you can push down on this purple wing piece, and the saw goes past the gear, which makes them spin very fast. It's a simple function, but it works extremely well. I really like villain machines, mechs, and dragons, and this is a combination of all 3. And honestly, for being 10 years old, this is not a half bad set and still holds up to this day. I really love this evil design for a dragon, and I have to put it in the 4th spot. But now it's time to see what comes in the 3rd spot. And in the number 3rd spot, we've got the Skull Truck. This is the epitome of a Ninjago villain machine. I love the goofy, over-exaggerated villain look of this machine. This whole set just screams skeleton monster truck, and I love it. This set includes Jay, Zane, Whiplash, and Garmadon. You cannot go wrong with the original Ninja. I love these simple Ninja minifigures, and Whiplash the skeleton is an awesome skeleton. Garmadon is such a cool villain as well. Like all other Ninjago sets, this has plenty of play features. First off, I've never seen a Lego set with quite so much suspension. This thing looks like it could go off-roading very easily. I want to point out how big these wheels are, and they've got some bone spikes sticking out of each one. On the front, you've got a vicious-looking skeleton head, and if you use the suspension, the mouth can go up and down and chew up Jay very easily. In front of the visor, there's a hot rod-looking engine, and on either side of this truck, there's some massive exhaust pipes with fire coming out of them. You can seat Whiplash in the cockpit. It also comes with some large lights on the back. And on either side of this back area, there are prisons that can pop off. You can stick the Ninja inside and reattach them to the machine, and they can drive off as portable prisons. Finally, the biggest play feature is this hand that you can pull back and shoot out to grab the Ninja. The look of this big beefy monster truck is hard not to love, and to this day, it's my favorite Ninjago villain machine. And that's why it comes in the number 3 spot. But now it's time to see what my second favorite Ninjago set of all time is. My second favorite Ninjago set has to go to the Source Dragon of Motion. This is one of the newer Ninjago sets from Dragons Rising Season 2 that came out in 2024. And let me tell you, this is a massive dragon. When they say it's the biggest Ninjago dragon, they are not joking. This thing is literally huge, and it makes for one of the most majestic Ninjago sets to date. This dragon includes Lord Roz, Kai, Aaron, Jordana, Sora, and a Wolf Mask Warrior. The Wolf Mask Warrior comes with these really cool transparent claw pieces, and this set also comes with a lot of these small transparent orange dragons. Now, for the Source Dragon itself, the movement is quite impressive. The middle of the body can move back and forth because it has a couple AT-AT joints built into it. The tail has quite a bit of rotation and movement. All 4 legs can move back and forth, and the feet can move as well. The neck can rotate from side to side, and the head can move too. It's got a massive jaw you can fit a minifigure into. The wings also have a crazy amount of movement and an incredible wingspan. You can fold them up very close to the body. This is definitely one of the more posable dragons, and for its size, is an amazing feat on Lego's part. There's a throne perched on top of this dragon with a wolf head and a giant gong. There's some blue flames, and it's definitely a very evil throne. They chose very wisely for the colors of this dragon. You've got dark red, normal red, gold, and highlights of transparent orange to make it look like flames. Lego really outdid themselves with this dragon. It's very posable, It looks majestic, and it comes with a slew of really unique minifigures. And that's what makes this Ninjago dragon stand out against the other dragons. In some cases, bigger isn't always better, but in this case, bigger is 100% the way to go. This is a truly impressive dragon. But now it's time to move on to my #1 Ninjago set of all time. Let's get it. And my #1 favorite Ninjago set is the Skull Sorcerers dungeon from season 13 of Ninjago. This set came out in 2020 and is a crazy cool skull themed dungeon. This set has amazing play features, really great aesthetic, wildly cool minifigures, and is extremely well priced with 1,171 pieces for only $100. We'll start near the front. This set has a lot of these 2x2 tile pieces that you can place minifigures on because it was built to kind of be your own game. It came with this creative spinning dice, and the ninja have these small stands with golden hearts to see how many lives they have. Some of the tiles have skulls and some of them have green arrows. You can also find golden hearts to collect scattered throughout this build. This set has one of the greatest play features in any Ninjago set. When you turn this pillar, the whole dungeon starts to move in different ways. First, on this walkway over to the main dungeon, you can see these sharp spikes spinning around. And on this walkway going towards the lava door, these platforms move up and down. And finally, on the right side, the prison where Princess Vanya is held captive slowly starts moving closer and closer to the lava. There's a pathway coming around on the right side and also a pathway going up on the left side. There are so many hidden details in this build, I could probably spend half an hour looking at this whole entire set. But the most eye-catching part about this dungeon is definitely the creepy skull in the front right above this lava door. Speaking of the lava door, in the plate right in front of the lava door, you can push it towards the door and the door will slide open to reveal one of the blades of deliverance. The other blade of deliverance is on the very top, and if you pull up this lever, these ribcage walls slide out and it reveals the other blade of deliverance. This is such a fun set to play around with, and if you guys have this set or other sets from the Master of the Mountain Wave, you can watch this video right up here and learn how you can play this game. So there we have it, guys, my top 10 favorite Ninjago sets. Now, obviously, I did not put a Ninjago City set in here. Those are just on another level. No other Ninjago set compares to them, and they're drastically different from the normal Ninjago set. So for the sake of this video, I didn't add them. And if you guys want to pick up some of this merch for a Christmas present or a birthday gift, you can go to the link in the description and go to my merch store where I have 4 different unique Brick Legends shirts you guys can purchase. Personally, my favorite is this Garma Mecha Man one that has the Garma Mecha Man I built a couple years ago, and it's definitely the most stylish shirt I've ever worn. Wow. So thank you so much for watching this really fun video. It's kind of a different format from my other videos, but I really wanted to show you guys what my top 10 favorite Ninjago sets are. Comment down below your top 10 favorite Ninjago sets, and I cannot wait to see you in my next Brick Legends video. Peace out.